What fellow China Sugar and here, welcome back to Pokemon Fire. In the last episode, we completed Sylph Cove, and yeah, in this episode we got our new monitor team finally, Asteroid, so I'm GMC. That's gonna be finally on the layout. And this episode we're actually gonna be battling Sabrina. I think I already taught him Surf, and I forgot, I believe, give him the Mystic Water. We're going to train him up a bit because we want to make sure that our team's all good and ready to, fight at any point. Obviously, we're not going to be able to fight with Asteroid for a little bit. We'll just be switch training him. But yeah. Yeah, let's go away. There we go. This might be the only gym that I can't battle every trainers in because I don't want to go to every single floor and make sure I have it because all teleportation, I don't want to go through that, so probably won't be doing it. It depends on if it just happens or not. Whenever I get the Sabrina is whenever I get the Sabrina. Same when I battle them. Yeah, I believe with this episode we're probably gonna do this gym, which is our 6th gym, I believe, which is pretty far actually. We're getting pretty far in the series. And then we're going to be going to Pallet Town to go surf down to, what's the name of it? Cinnabar. My base camp. I think it's a good position to sit in. There we go. Okay, Slowpoke again. How much XP did I give him? I may not just. That's we'll just give it all to Sunbro. We're not getting very many XP. Might as well give it all to Sunbro. I like to start putting my head like this as well. Looks like frame when I should be sitting. Oh. There we go. That's a lot more XP. Slow, bro. This I will be switching out because that's gonna be a good chunk of XP there. We have, oh, actually, that over because that's how I like to have my stuff. Best tacking move up front. Ow! Duran. This hopefully will one-shot it. I think it probably will. With Miracle Seed, stab 60 tower, which probably brings it up to 80, and then Devil's at the 160 plus. Never mind. With Miracle Seed, wow. Completely wrong, and that, yeah, that was fun. At least we're leveling up. Yeah, Pidgeotto. No, it's not Pidgeotto, actually, it's Pidgeot. Sorry, I got it all wrong. Why would you Magical Leaf instead of Psybeaming? I don't understand the AI sometimes. That makes no damn sense. Also, I don't consider damn a curse word. For those of you that may or may not, I know some people do, some people don't. I just don't. Bro. Honestly, we might be able to take this down, take him down with freaking Asteroid. Take a body slam. Roleplay, what does that even do? Water absorb, okay. Paralyze him. Do it. Please. Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to speed that up. I just want to get all the XP for Asteroid right now. So, there we go. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've been playing way too much lately. I actually didn't play that. I've been like waking up playing like at least 6 hours of it when I wake up because I'm trying to unlock the ruby stuff for it. I didn't play it today though because I woke up too late to do it with. They got off early. Yeah. Thanks for the crit. Okay. I don't know why I sped that up. I should just switch guns. Let's get some of the XP. Oh. Come on. Yeah, I definitely think for the next thing that I buy instead of a mic, I'll probably go ahead and just get a webcam, just because I don't like how it just shows my head. And also, I would really just get a wider webcam, so I probably will. I already have a webcam in mind. Only gonna cost like, I think 80 bucks. So yeah. It was a slowpoke, you said? Yeah, then. So yeah, it also comes with the stand. I think it's like an extra $10 because whatever, I decided to get with the little stand because I don't know if I'm going to use it or not as much, the stand, but it could be useful if I decide to use it for something else. See. Oh, I should have switched out. I'll get the level here. Okay. Could have used the lemonade there, but I just kind of want to use the rusty super potions because they're getting to the point where we're not going to need them anymore. Because we're above super potions now. You and I are Pokemon shall battle. Ghastlies? Ghastly. Yeah, no thanks. There we go. I'm not risking like having Jolteon faint because of it. No sir, no sir, I will not. That gave no XP whatsoever. Ghastlies give no XP whatsoever. I should have switched out, actually. Whatever. Also, sorry if the webcam's a little too bright right now, or my face, because I'm recording this actually more in the daytime when the sun's out, and not on a cloudy day, because it's been raining. Either I record generally a little bit later, or early in the night, or whatever it is, like maybe anywhere from like 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. if I decide to get up, if I'm up or 8 a.m. or whatever. This time I'm recording like pretty late, like at 2 p.m. actually, and it's not been cloudy or raining out. So yeah, it's super bright outside. I turned the webcam down a bit so it wasn't so bright, because I turned it on today, and it was like so bright that literally my forehead looked like You seen DBZ with Krillin? Like, I like, literally, I could just do the solar flare, like, right on you. You would not be able to see the rest of this video. That's how powerful the sun's rays were. Is. Solar flare! Low. Bro. Got nothing to sable, bud. So glad I picked up that PPF, because now I have one extra Giga Drain. It's always nice to have more. We knew it wasn't gonna kill before, so it's all good. Amnesia. Yeah, the Dark Descent. No. I've never played the game, but I've seen it out. Actually, one of the first creators I've watched was like Markiplier and stuff like that. I know it's like a lot of people probably watched them when they're back in like what, 2012, 2011, something like that. Like, a lot of people like probably watched them, but it's just how it was for me. Honestly, like just watching people like how they are and how like they used to like what they used to do was one of the. That was actually, Markiplier was the first person to ever inspire me to actually YouTube, but then it moved on to other people inspiring me to do it in a different way. We're doing a different type of sort of stuff. So when I saw, like, Markiplier, for example, he was always, this funny guy who played horror games, and originally I wanted to do that. Obviously, don't do that now, plus I don't play very many horror games anymore. Even though I should play a couple of them, it might be a little fun. But, I saw him and I'm like, this is really cool, he's an awesome guy. Yeah, other people like Yummy Mash, which actually I don't think he makes very many videos anymore. I remember he stopped and his channel just ended up dying. I think he did his Destiny Ball. This. PewDiePie was okay back in the day. I didn't watch his stuff as much, but I did dabble a bit in it. But, I remember the one day that, like, it actually got me to like want to make videos. Is I was watching a charity live stream from Markiplier. I was like, man, that's so cool because he's talking about not only how he used to raise money and stuff like that a lot more for charity, but he also like talked about how fans were talking about how they changed his life and stuff like that, or their life, so that they're happier and stuff like that. And it was actually really cool. I was like, man, that'd be cool if I could make a video and then someone watched it and they're like, wow, I'm happy, like, right now. That made me laugh. That's what I'm trying to say. And now, like, I'm in a better mood, where stuff like that. I'm like, wow, even if I could do that just for, like, 5 minutes, like, that'd be cool. And that was the first time I was ever inspired to do YouTube. Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would want to get into YouTube. That was the thing that got me. Because actually, when I first started watching it back in 2012, I had, like, I was actually, I don't know what I would, like, I didn't know if I'd call it severe, oh wait, severe depression, but I still had depression when I was in middle school. I believe it was in middle school. And I remember, like, I was just not in the mood. I was sad all the time. Went to doctors one day, and they're like, they were just like, yeah, we think you have depression. So I'm like, okay. And honestly, looking back to it, I actually know that I did. Just because, like, during the middle school period that I was there, I think I did this one to get the Sabrina. Alright, at the battle. But, I remember, like, I was so, like I had, like, really no friends except for this one guy who annoyed me all the time. Rest at the battle. And then everyone else was just kind of, like, there, because that was actually 8th grade, because 8th grade it was late 7th grade to early 8th grade that I had those. And I actually just got out of being, like, bullied up until that point. And I think that's what really caused the, like, depression to go up. I mean, I was always sad when I was a kid, but it was more like, I don't know, it was more one of those things where it's like, oh, it just happened, but you kind of just got over it, because I was a kid, of course. And then it went to just turning into I think when I was actually going through, like, the mood swings were growing up into being a teenager, that's when it actually hit me, when I was actually staying in that state. I know, like, I would come home and cry and stuff like that. Never actually got to the but never got to the point where I was like, oh man, now my life kind of sucks. When I was like, man, everything sucks. Everyone bullies. Oh, video games, and that's just how it was when I was younger, up until that grade. Which video games is a good way of coping with stuff, actually, because one of the few things I had to do. I mean, why have hyper potions now? It's supposed to do nothing. Yeah. I'm lost in thought. But yeah, that's interesting. Like even Markiplier himself, like, one reason why he also inspired me is because when he talked about that happening, I was like, man, that is true. Whenever I watched his videos, whenever I was doing that, I did get happy and I did laugh during that point. And I was like, well, I'll do that with other people. And I still have that, like, goal and mindset, but it's into, like, a different degree. It's more like I want to make a community where everyone thrive to, like, talk to each other. They can, you know, do things like Pokemon related stuff. That's just kind of how it turned into, like, other creators, like, influencing me, but, you know, it's all, like, it's still one of those things where it's actually cool that, where do I have to go? It's actually cool that, I have to go this way. Where do I go? It's actually, like, that's just the way, that's kind of like how I sort of, like, first want to do videos. Actually, back when I did Trainer Green, that was actually, what was it, like, 2014, I think that's when I started, not Trainer Green, freaking, this great. Back in 2014, I believe. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. But yeah, I started doing videos in 2014, I believe. I think I got a laptop for my birthday and I wanted to, and I was actually doing a Pokemon Fire Red series that I never finished, actually, funny enough. And that was the time that, like, it was actually a couple of years, like, it was back, like, right when I was getting into high school, like, freshman year, so, honestly, it was 2013 then, like, late 2012, 2013 is when I got by then, or, not in the Markiplier in general, but you too, I would say, and just a lot of those people really did, like, inspire me back in the day to do that, and now, like, that there are a bunch more people out there, and I just really want to do stuff like this. It's so cool. Not only in the like in the mind of, like, man, like, so cool to get people happy, which is awesome. It would be awesome too. Sorry if I'm like kind of like trying to figure this puzzle out while I'm talking, but it's also one of those things where there's so much cooler things you can do with it. For example, thank God. For example, you can make clothing, which is also a thing that I thought was really cool. You can, I think it's some I'm so lost in thought and I'm forgetting. Oh my God. There are, like, the point of, like, making new friends. Oh, I have to read this. I have a psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my power. But yeah, like, for example, like, meeting new people, school, which actually I've gotten to the point where I'm actually meeting new people. As of, I think, back in August is when I started meeting people. It was actually really cool. Because, like, I actually get to hang out with people. For example, like, I was just in, like, a fun little tournament that a friend of mine that I actually met back in, I believe, fall. I was just in. It was actually really cool and really fun. I mean, honestly, like, there are just so many things, like, opportunities that just doing YouTube, or not even just YouTube, just actually doing something online, or actually doing something in art. Like, I don't know, like, how I gotta explain it, but, for example, if I was talking about YouTube, there's so many opportunities that I could do that there would be no reason why I wouldn't go for it. Want to do that for you know, as like means of a hobby, or a means of like maybe seeing it as like a thing that I grow that eventually turns into something. Because no matter what, like, we live in the day and age where like, I wouldn't say anything's possible to do it at any means, but there is a point, I cannot speak. You can do almost anything at any time, basically, well, except for, like, you know, obviously you're not gonna be a doctor unless you get your, go to school for that stuff, because I don't even trust someone who studies it all the time to be a doctor if they haven't gone to school for that stuff. But, for the most part, you don't have to go to school for everything. For example, you don't have to go to school edit videos. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure, when with big movies and stuff like that, you'd have to go to school to learn how to, like, edit, process videos that people would make for the big movies. And then you would have film degrees and stuff like that out there. You don't have to do that anymore. You have people who go out and act that don't even have to go in, like schools for that. There are all sorts of, like, things you can do that you just can just learn on your own, not only from, like, actually giving it a shot, but you have all this knowledge online, which I know some people, like, don't trust everything you read online, which is true. But at the same time, there is plenty of things online that you can trust, that are legitimate, that you can learn so much stuff. For example, editing videos. I sit down and just can learn to edit videos, and I have done that. I'm still, like, doing it. There's so much stuff you can learn, whether you do it from experience of actually doing it, or going, hey, I don't know really how to do this well, let me actually look up online on YouTube someone going step by step showing me how to edit a video, or how to cut, how to maybe lightly tint or texture, put coloring texture on it, or put text on the screen because maybe it's like really complicated, like this, like freaking resolve this for some dang reason. Stuff like that. There are all sorts of things you can just learn online when it comes to this day and age. Like, no reason why I'd say you. Also, Alakazam. Yeah, why not? So yeah. Now, like, so I will always say, if there's something you want to do, at least give it a shot. You can quit if you don't enjoy it. You can always quit at it if you just don't want to do it. But give it a shot. Now, some people don't really care about that stuff, for example, and that's fine. My friend, I'm not gonna drop names because I say their names. Is okay with, like, having a normal job and living out life, which is fine. Like, that's just fine to do. You know, you can do that. Some people are like, I just want to have a normal life and have a family, have a family, raise kids, stuff like that, and it's completely fine. But at the same time, like, if you have that just little thought in the back of your head, you're like, maybe I should do this. You should definitely give it a shot. It's actually really cool to actually find something, like, maybe even a hobby that you'd be down to do. So, for example, if you want to do YouTube, give it a shot. I would say at least try posting 10 to 20 videos and see how it is. The first videos always suck, but you get better. A Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. What time is it on? 23 minutes. Wow, we're definitely in this. I kind of babbled on with a lot of this stuff, but again, I like to get deep sometimes in a conversation. It just happens. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has a psychic power. People just don't realize. What team was it? I wasn't paying attention. I know it wasn't psychic. We already had psychic. Calm Mind, that makes sense. Is anyone that can learn Calm Mind? No. Okay. We have to get out of here and heal and then end this. But yeah. I hope you guys don't mind when I like get to the point where I actually get in deep conversation. I'm like, yo, just try things, do it, and stuff. But we're like, here's how I was when I was younger. I've noticed people online saying you should be more open with the people that watch your videos because they actually really like it, because they get to feel like they know the person behind the camera, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to do that a little bit more. It actually is one of the things I'm trying to improve on. Ergo, like the last 3, maybe 4. This is the 4th episode. We're like, obviously you won't get it every single episode, but I'm just trying to do it. And it was really cool. If I think of an idea I can talk about, be like, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's just go right to it and stuff like that. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Pokemon-related content and other such episodes that we may be doing on this channel. I'm thinking about actually getting the Mario 64 speedrunning and maybe other things. So honestly, join the Discord because I actually have some thoughts and minds when it comes to speedrunning other stuff that I want to do. I forgot that there's nothing in this Discord because it's weird. I make it last forever, but it doesn't. So if you want to join the Discord, just DM me or message me saying, hey, can I have a link to Discord, and I will give it to you. Okay? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.